Well, hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking in. Today we are looking at the archives of the Kenneth Jay Lane studio. I have a special guest. Her name is Kim. She is part of our Hudson Vintage community, and she acquired the incredible archives from the Kenneth Jay Lane studio from her mother. She's going to be sharing all of that with us today. She has some amazing examples of his designs on the original cards with the kind of samples and the process that he used, how he chose stones. There's receipts actually for the stones that he did choose. You can see how many were made in his initial order, that some of them started with just 4 pieces or 5 pieces. It's really an incredible thing to see. And she is also donating a piece. It's very exciting for our fundraiser. Right now, I am really urging everyone to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, now is the time to subscribe. It's for a very good cause. It's because when I get to 10,000 subscribers, and I'm just so close right now, when I get there, I will be able to do a fundraiser through YouTube giving, and it will all go, 100% of it will all go directly to charity. There won't be any PayPal fees or merchant fees or anything like that, and 100% will go directly where it's needed to the people of the Ukraine. So please subscribe, tell anyone you know that likes vintage jewelry or vintage, share it with your groups. Let's just get those last few hundred people subscribed, signed up, so that when we get to 10,000 people, we can have this fundraiser, and I know we can make a huge difference. And I am very committed to doing that, knowing that I can make that difference with what I do in my job is actually allowing me to continue to do my job, because it makes me feel like I am doing something and I'm active about it, instead of just being in the sideline and going on with my day-to-day life. And I feel like there's a lot of us in this group that have expressed the same thing. So we can, as a community, with this love and passion that we have for vintage jewelry that we have in common, we can really do something wonderful. So tell everybody you know to subscribe if they like vintage or vintage jewelry. Share it in your groups. Sharing is caring. And without further ado, I am going to bring our guest in. This is Kim. There she is, everybody. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Welcome to Hudson Vintage. We are so excited to see your what you have here. And the first thing I want you to share with everyone is the example of what you have sent in for the fundraiser. This is incredible, everybody. Wait until you see this. So tell us about what we're looking at.
So this is a lobster brooch, and it is by Kenneth Jay Lane. This one doesn't have any of the writing, so I don't know how many he made, but
Wow.
the piece that I sent in came with this, and it was actually finished, which I do not have many of those. I think I only had 2 pieces.
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Look at this. So here it is, the
This is
actual
how he made
process
his
for the
pieces.
Kenneth Jay Lane lobster brooch. And you could see where he says he wants a dome or no dome or whatever. And
These are the stones, like the
and the
types
way
of
the
stones.
fundraiser is going to work, everyone, is it's not going to be a fundraiser auction, which is what most people do, which is what you're used to seeing. It's actually going to be a fundraiser with giveaways. So every time you donate $1 for whatever piece that you choose, you will be entered to win that piece. Kim will be making a copy of the card. You won't be getting the original card, of course, but you will be getting the lobster brooch from her collection with a copy of that card. So very, very fun to be receiving that. Just a little bit of history and, from the studio archives of one of the greatest costume jewelry makers of the 20th century, right?
Yes, and it may be the only time that you're ever going to have a chance at it, because I don't think I would ever sell these pieces.
Of course, yes, we know that. We know that you would. I mean, it's really, they should be going to a museum or museum quality or something like that. Definitely, yeah. I mean, I think that if these get to the right place, like the right institution, they could, I would buy a ticket to see this. Absolutely, right?
I've actually been thinking Metropolitan museum. I know they were interested a while back, and then COVID happened, so.
Also, don't forget the MAD Museum, the Museum of Art and Design.
Well, I know Metropolitan, he has quite a few of his pieces in there and have donated them before.
Oh.
So that's why they were really interested.
Okay. Well, I'll just be quiet then and let you do your thing. She is, I mean, she's, this is how people always want to know, how did you become, so knowledgeable and, how did you learn all this stuff? And really the truth is when you handle things and you live with them and whatever, that's really when you get like the knowledge base. And obviously Kim, I think, would be the go-to person for KJL. If you have, if you ever want to contact Kim about anything that you have, she might be able to tell you about what you have. And that might be something that you can do, you as like a little consultation thing. I'm just thinking of that now. I don't know if you're interested in doing that.
Yeah, no, I would
you definitely
help. I help whenever I can.
Yeah, you definitely are an expert at it. And the necklace that you're wearing, this is Oh, and I'm wearing mine too. These
are you?
Yeah. So this is beautiful. This is classic KJL, right?
Yes, and it's for Laguna. And
okay,
it's signed
KJL
Laguna, and it's the old mark.
Okay, see, I never even knew that it's like, this is new to me. So this is really fascinating. So
yeah, we've been told that he never made pieces for others, but I have a few pieces, a couple. I think there's like 2 or 3 that I found so far that he made for others, and it's signed with his name and like someone else. He also did for Ivana Trump.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what? I have that recently came in from the that estate that I work with the Haskell pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I did an unboxing and I showed a spider pin that looked like the most amazing quality. And one of the people in the comments said, looks like Ivana Trump. And I was completely surprised. I was like, this looks like the nicest quality. I'm going to go grab it. And you can tell me if you think that it might be or might not be Kenneth Jay Lane for Ivana Trump, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'll be right back. So look at this. This is like...
yeah, that definitely... I actually...
oh my God, this is so cool. And because the thing about it was the back. Like, look at the way it's all smooth and fused, like
it's all prong set, right? With the small...
Yeah, but this is all smooth. Like, this is all... It's like what Juliana always wanted to be. Like, look at how it's all connected and it's really nice gold plate. Like, I couldn't believe it. When the person said it, I was like, okay, if you remember that. But I mean, it's extremely nicely made.
That also looks like it could be a Butler and Wilson.
Do you think they did private label for Ivana Trump?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That I wouldn't know.
But yeah, but I see what you're saying. Like, maybe they thought it was Ivana, but yeah, I agree with you. That is definitely, and the dimension of it and everything. So anyway, a little mystery.
Dome. Like, he does a lot of dome things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Okay. So something to...
I have to find the piece that Ivana did. I don't know where it is right now.
That's okay.
I have like a lot of these. So
you know what? If you can find it and take a picture, I will edit it in so we can look at it.
Okay. I think I also have a spider brooch from Kenneth Jay Lane, which I'm not sure if I do, but I'm like, yeah.
Today you have some special pieces that you're going to highlight, right?
Yeah.
So what do you want to show us?
Okay. So on this piece, he made 52. I noticed like a lot of the pieces he had at the bottom the amount, and then that's what he paid to have it made.
Oh my God.
So there's only 52 of these that were completed ever made. So I just had to share that.
Oh my God, that is amazing, Kim.
And then to me, this piece looks like it says Queen Sample, but
oh wow.
Do you see that? Queen.
Yeah. So I don't know this about him. I should have read the book again. It's been a long time. So did he do reproductions of royal jewelry?
It's one of the things that's like super rare, but
it really does say Queen Sample. That's fascinating. That's fascinating. Well, there's many queens too. We don't know what queen.
True. So this was a paisley piece. And I actually found this. So this one
Oh
This
my
didn't come with it,
gosh.
but to me, this looks just like it. So,
Oh, perfect. Oh, she's good at this, everyone. Oh my
so
God.
that was a paisley piece he had done. But I love how it shows his drawing.
Oh
Like,
my God. That is incredible. Like the actual process.
yes. And then,
And wait, what does it say? It says customer Jacqueline? No.
I'm not sure.
Maybe he had names for his designs.
So
Oh,
this did
is
not come with it. I actually just found this the other day, and I'm like, wow, that really looks very similar.
absolutely. That is it. That's definitely the working design and a finished piece that you have found.
Which I'm always looking because I'm just like fascinated by his old
course.
pieces. Okay, so this is like the last one that I have that has a completed piece with it.
Oh,
And you could see where he switched the stones.
oh my God.
But it is the exact piece and it's signed Kenneth Jay Lane.
Wow. Wow, that is so remarkable. I love that it's like his hand. Like you can see his writing.
Yes,
You know?
me too. I think it's incredible.
Yeah. Wow.
And there are pieces. I'm just gonna look for one real quick. Oh wait. I want to show you one more paisley piece. So this one's beat up, but it's how it came to me. So
the color palette. Oh, look, there's faux, there's like opal foils.
yeah, it's a big mix.
Oh my
And he,
God,
like,
looking at that
takes
design
these.
makes me want to find that and buy it.
I know, that's what I do. I do sometimes. Well, I've never really found them though. I cannot find these pieces. They're so rare.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is one of his. Do you see this? Kay Lane, he wrote it.
Wow. Look at that.
And this piece, look at, he has a drawing and then he actually like made the pieces and then a lot of the time he glued them on.
Oh my gosh. This is so cool. This is amazing. And look at the complication. Like look at the process. Like 9 of these, 10 of those.
Yep, the types of stones. So like number 40 stone and
wait, okay. There it is. Oh my goodness.
So this looks like it had it might be the writing from the front.
Look at how cool that is. And then there's like the, the plating choice. But I love how he literally did the designs on the back of the plating cards.
Oh, there were 40 of these ever made.
Oh my God.
And these cost him $2 a piece.
And you know what's amazing to me too is that it's not like a super fancy schematic of a design. It's literally like his sketches.
Yes. See, here's another one that he
Oh, that's like the base. Oh, so this is the base that became, oh my God, do you know what this is?
The Maltese brooch.
Yes, the Maltese cross. This was like a working base for all of his Maltese cross designs. Oh my gosh. What does it say? Oh my God.
I cannot.
Something plated. Chain previously plated. Chain previously plated. Oh my goodness.
And he made 22 of these.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You have to wonder what happened to that first group and how many people have pieces from that first group and don't even know.
Oh my goodness, I know. Not all of his pieces were
sometimes
signed.
you get unsigned Kenneth Jay Lane.
Yes, and they said that he never made unsigned. And I'm like, yes, he did. I actually spoke to one of the factories that had made his jewelry, and I found out that he did have some pieces at the very beginning that were unsigned.
Brilliant. That is pure gold. What a nugget of information. Wow. Wow. It's so nice to learn from you.
So I believe John made these. That's why he would make marks to John.
Okay. Who's John?
He's one of the people that worked at the factory.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So he was like part of the, like in line of
he created, like he helped make the real pieces.
Okay.
So he helped find the rhinestones and make the final.
And look
So
at
this
how
he only
cool
made
that is.
15.
To me, this looks so incredibly 60s. Like this is pure vintage delight.
Yes, this is definitely like the beginning of his when he first started, which is amazing.
And it's so figural.
Unless it's 60, 10, 60.
You know what? It probably is.
Because it's from the 60s.
Yeah. This is very early. This is very, very cool. And I mean, look at that. And look at it. Look at the age on the card itself. Wow, Kim, this is really special and beautiful and wonderful. We need to find the right home for this group of artifacts. You know, it really is.
Maybe.
Yeah. For
I
design
don't know
students
if I
and
could
jewelry
ever-
designers of the future.
I know. Well,
Yeah,
I might.
maybe someday. No
I love
commitment,
them.
no
I'm like-
pressure. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Slight Bombay. That's
The
talking
slight
about
dome.
the dome. Slight dome.
Oh, yeah, I see at the bottom.
Oh my God, I love this. And I love how bad the handwriting is. It makes me feel better.
You know what's crazy? A lot of it still smells like smoke
Oh, wow.
because he used to smoke in his room all the time.
Oh,
This is on a little bit different of a card.
that is so amazing. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Okay. This is a work in progress.
Well, this one, see, it has his name at the top. This one was hard because somewhat completed. I have to find the name again. So that one, can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
The old KJL. It's got the dots in between.
Wow. Oh,
But I love those
amazing.
cabs. If you look, they're like domed.
Yeah. And look at, you know, what's amazing to me too, that this is obviously a very old piece of not even finished, completed costume jewelry. And look at how beautiful the rhinestones still look.
Yes. Totally.
You know, I
agree.
mean, I've seen current designers imitate that look. Like they want their new jewelry to look like good old rhinestone, rhinestone, old jewelry, you know? Okay, what have you just done? This is amazing.
So these all have uranium stones,
Oh my gosh.
which is amazing.
Okay, so if for people that don't know, explain what that is.
Uranium is they're old stones that actually glow with a UV light. Honestly, they glow better when it's not on a white background.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I see it. Oh, yes. There it is. So this was just part of the stones that he chose, that he had to choose from at his disposal. He was like, I want this color here. Wow.
so this one actually has a cadmium stone. Do you see how it's like a yellow and then you put the light?
Oh, yes. Oh my goodness.
But then this one doesn't really. So the like made one, but the made one looks like it's newer. This is definitely the old 60s piece. But I love that front stone with the cadmium.
Me too.
And cadmium usually glows like orange.
And I guess those are golf bags?
Yes, I like this one because it shows the type of pin that he used.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. So this is so informative. So you really are the go-to person if anybody has anything Kenneth Jay Lane and they want to find out more. They can contact you. They can email you, and you can, for a small fee, let them know.
Oh, no, I would not even charge.
Oh, really?
I like just helping people when I can.
Nothing is forever. For now, for people in the community, for the first few people that are in our Hudson Vintage community, if you want to talk to Kim about Kenneth Jay Lane, but remember, this is going to be on the internet and it, you know, forever. And so you might eventually want to, you know,
True. If I get a lot of emails,
because you really are. I feel like you are a wealth of knowledge. Like anyone, like you know what the pin looks like. You have the sample of that pin right there, so you really know what is correct and not correct.
Yes, I've studied them for probably years. I love these pieces.
Wow.
This one is a necklace, so I know what the chains look like.
Yeah, that's right. You do. See, you have a really unique expertise.
That one, I don't know if this one was meant to be a brooch. Oh, yeah,
Wow.
it was, because I could see the...
Wow. So he really did do designs.
Yes, he absolutely did designs for others, because this is
Private
all
label.
his... I compared, it's all his handwriting.
You know what that's going to do for the Ivana Trump collection? The old vintage
Bring the
Ivana
value
Trump.
up.
This is going to increase anybody who is in our community. If you have Ivana Trump jewelry, that was made very well. That was made by Kenneth Jay Lane for Ivana Trump.
You could tell the
Yeah.
ones that are.
Yeah.
They are different.
Oh, look at this. Jet. It says Noir Jet. Woohoo. Wow. So you've definitely busted some myths today.
Yes. I think I have 2 more favorites.
Okay. I love this as well. This is like a salamander.
Yep.
And I love the way he did color blocking with this design. I don't think I've ever seen a Kenneth Jay Lane that quite looks like that with the
Different stones.
like the stripe, but they make almost stripes.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. That makes me want to go and find that and buy
I've tried. I can't find it. He
it.
only made 16. I mean, hey, if you ever do, I'll buy it from you.
Okay. That sounds like a whole series for videos, In Search of Lost Kenneth Jay Lane.
Right? Okay. Actually, 2 more favorites. I love this little cow. Look, it has like the milking.
Oh, so cute. That is really sweet.
I love that. And it says cow at the top.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow.
And then the little panda.
Oh, so sweet. And look, he wanted pointy ears. Look
Yep.
at this. You see that? They're rounds, but the
wanted them
drawing,
pointy.
yeah, the drawing.
So they
is
end up changing.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
So this
That
you
is
wouldn't
such
even
that
find.
right there. That is such a unique, I mean, like that is really
Look
a
at those
collector's
stones.
collector thing. You know, if someone collects pandas or they collect Kenneth J. L. or Kenneth J. Lane, can you imagine? Like, oh, this is the panda. This is the original panda with round. You know, just an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to show my necklace.
Okay, what are we looking at?
So this is like the clasp part of it.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm.
And it is signed. I've never seen a piece that's
Constructed like that.
And it's KJL Laguna.
Wow, that is a really rare, special find. How many? And look at, and I see the Laguna pearls. You can see.
The pearls are heavy.
Yeah, I love Laguna pearls. I mean, like when I think of Laguna, I think pearl, you know?
Yeah.
Or crystal, like, or you know what I mean? Like it was their thing was pearl or crystal. Wow, that's really special. And that is 5 strands.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yep.
Wow, that's beautiful. And you, if anyone is interested in that,
I may be interested in selling.
she may be willing to part with it, everyone. She may be willing to part with it. And so you might be willing to part with that. They can email you, and I will put your email in the description box below. What is your email? Yeah, I understand.
Or they can contact me on my eBay page, which is Heavenly's Daughter, or my mom, which is Heavenly-Jewels. That's where I got my name from, because I follow after my mom.
Okay, so send a message.
All the knowledge.
Okay, so those are those are eBay shops, so you can find more about you. If you look and see what Kim has in her collection, she's 2nd generation vintage jewelry collector slash dealer, right? Shop owner, whatever. Like, yeah, like
I collect a lot.
All right, so thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And sharing your knowledge with us. Any other tips that anything that we missed about, like things about little hidden secrets about Kenneth Jay Lane? Like, it's amazing to find out that he did do private label for others, right?
Yes, even though I know there's another site that his friend even says he didn't. And I'm like, yes, he does.
Yes, he does. It's right there.
Like I have the originals. It was like, again, it was from the 60s. So it's when he first started. So it's no one else has these in the world, which I love.
Incredible. Well, back then, you know, it wasn't like there was a lot of places to get really good costume jewelry made. You know, I mean, there was like
there's a
the
couple
same,
places in
you
Rhode
know, the
Island.
same company made for Dior, Balenciaga, you know, like the list goes on. You know,
Yeah.
there was this one French company called Jean Pierre that made for, you know, a whole lexicon of the highest end jewelry of the time. So it was pretty common practice if you had the setup and the design team and all of that, you know, why not, right?
Yeah, I know he used people in Rhode Island and New York mainly.
Yeah, that was the place.
Yep.
That was it. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you again. Anyone who's interested in her necklace, if you want to twist her arm, maybe her arm can be twisted.
It just looked cute on me though.
And we will see you in the next one. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.